You know, the older I get, the more value I've been placing on my relationships. And for the longest time, I would let anybody into my life. Like if you were cool and we were getting along, I would let you come in. And I think that's a natural evolution of when you're in your 20s and as you transition to your 30s. But what I've come to realize is that as you start to rise as an individual, as you make decisions that allow you to grow and step into your power, your capacity, and your sole purpose, you're going to change. And it's really interesting how I've watched my friendship circle go from this massive group of people to a select few that I've chosen to have in my life. And I've chosen to have these people because of who they are, what they stand for. Not only do we get along and have fun together, but they have no problem keeping me in check. And it's been interesting, right? I had really quick success as a real estate agent. And I'll never forget there was this one moment when I was making a video just like this. And I went and bought this suit jacket because I wanted to look more professional. I wanted to be like a real estate agent. And I posted the video and my best friend calls me up and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "What are you wearing in this video?" He's like, I was trying this new thing out. And he's like, "I get it," but he's like, "It doesn't even sound like you, it doesn't even look like you. Like, you don't fucking dress like that. Like, what are you doing?" And he has the permission to say that because he knows me. And it was interesting because it was almost like he was holding up a mirror to me, allowing me to see that I was incongruent, I was out of alignment, I wasn't being me, I was feeling myself a little too much. And it was in that moment that I started to realize that like the people you surround yourself with are super important. There's a rule that says you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. And when I start to think about that, I look at the people that I have in my life. I have my best friend from high school. We've known each other since we were 16. He has been there from the beginning. I got one of my really good buddies from the Air Force Academy. Not only am I the godfather to his daughter, right? But we've become super, super close. I look up to him a lot, not only as he is as a father, how he runs his career, how he relates to his wife, the way he carries himself. And then I got my group from LA. Like, these are my homies. These are the guys that I know if I need anything, I could call them and in a moment's notice, they would be there. And then I have a few others here in Colorado that I can relate to and I know that I can count on. But there's a select few. And here's the funny part about this, is I launched this coaching company, Become the Standard. And my intent is to help people have it all across all areas of their life. Have a body that's elite no matter how old you are. Have a relationship with yourself that you can feel confident in who you are and what you stand for. Have a relationship with your partner that is on fire, that continues to get better and expands year over year as you're with them. That you're a great parent to your kids. More importantly, you're creating a business or a career that's allowing you to live the life that you want, support your family, and create some generational wealth. But as I started to do this, my friends were there to keep me in check. And you need friends like this. I'm telling you right now, you need friends like this because I started to put this stuff out and then all of a sudden they just start giving me shit. And it'll happen in really funny ways. Like I'll send them a text and they're like, "Become the standard, dude." I'm like, go fuck yourself, right? But what I love about it is that like they are giving me a hard time and yet they're pushing me to grow because they're growing. And so there is this wonderful thing about your inner circle and who is in it. Your inner circle is gonna help you or it's gonna hinder you. It's gonna allow you to achieve what you wanna achieve or it's gonna prevent you from even stepping into their arena to allow you to do it. It's going to be the people that either have a positive impact on your life or it's gonna be the reason that you never live into your fullest potential. And your inner circle is so important. And your inner circle is going to evolve as you evolve. And so I would have you take a moment. Do some inventory on the people that you hang out with. Are they moving you in the right direction? Are they allowing you to be the best version of you? Are they inspiring you to make change? Are they inspiring you to take action and follow your dreams? More importantly, are they willing to talk shit and keep you in check and keep you aligned and grounded in who you are? That's what they're there for. And yet when I have an idea and I'm there to dream, they're the first ones to listen, provide me with some feedback, and encourage me to go all in. Your inner circle is the lifeline to your life. Your inner circle is the lifeline to your business. Your inner circle is so important and critical to your success. I've had no problem cutting people out of my life. I've had no problem limiting the amount of time that I spend with people. If you're not on the same path and the same vision where I'm going, you don't want to be the best version of you, I don't know that there's a spot for you in my life. And that's okay. That's where I'm at right now. And so what has happened when I've shared that with all my friends? They've all leveled up. And I'm not saying I'm the one to do it, But what I am saying is that in leveling up, they've leveled up. And when they level up, I level up. And it's this great, harmonious relationship that's super beautiful, that when you have it, you can feel it, and the energy is palpable. Find your inner circle, protect your inner circle, build your inner circle, and make sure it's aligned with where you're trying to go. And if you don't know who they are, the beauty of it is you get to create it. Find the people that inspire you. Find the people that you look up to. Find the people that are living the life that you want to live, and get close to them. And this is why your inner circle is so important. In 2015, I was going through a breakup. I got invited to go on this guy's trip to go rappelling in a slot canyon out in Utah. I had never done that before. I didn't tell them that I had never done that before. And when we approached the first rappel, I walked up, it's 60 feet, and I look at my friends and I go, hey, how do you do this? And they all turned and looked at me and they go, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, and I didn't want to tell you I didn't know how to do this, because if I told you, y'all wouldn't have allowed me to come, but we're here now, we can't turn back, so how do I do this? And I had to trust them in that moment. It was the first of many rappels. We got down to the bottom and I started to celebrate. And what I realized in that moment, by having that group of guys, that inner circle, this is what it taught me. That's when I realized what I wanted in a relationship with a spouse. I wanted to be able to trust somebody. I want somebody to have my back. I wanted to explore with somebody. I wanted to have adventure with somebody. I wanted somebody that was going to be there when I needed it. I wanted somebody there that was going to elevate me and help me rise. I wanted somebody that was going to show up without any judgment. And it's weird to have an intimate relationship with dudes. I've never had that before. I didn't realize that until now. But the relationship I have with my inner circle is super intimate. I know them, they know me. We share a bunch of shit, and in that our relationships are really deep. And that's what allows us to grow. That's what allows us to hold each other accountable. Because none of my friends have any problem making sure that my head doesn't get too far in the clouds and my feet always stay grounded on the earth. That's what has helped us become the standard for other friendships and other relationships. Your inner circle is critical to who you are. Take the time, do some inventory, and make sure that the people you're hanging out with are the ones who are going to support you in getting you where you want to go.